Who wants to lead this one? I don't remember. I feel like this was a Jeff one, but I don't remember.
I think I can lead it. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to another regulation draft. This one's a Gavin idea. Gavin, why don't you go ahead and tell us about it?
Oh, classic.
This is pretty good.
Oh, I mean, this was my idea. Do you want it to be your idea?
It was?
Well, then why didn't you say anything?
No, I just fucking introed it to you to Gavin. Oh my God.
Well, just right before Eric said this was a Jeff idea, so I was like, oh, okay.
I said I think this is a Jeff idea, and then you didn't say shit.
And I said, I got it. I'll intro, and then I introed it to the correct person. Are you feeling okay today?
So some people in here are peeved. This is the Peeves Draft.
I think I just developed a new pet peeve.
Yeah, I wrote a new one down.
I mean, we've done this before.
Yeah.
This is literally, I feel like this happened last week. This exact same thing.
Yeah, I just don't know why Gavin didn't say, oh, this was mine.
Do you guys know that drafts are 5 players?
Didn't last week either. Since when, Nick?
This is the Peeves Draft. We do it on the regulation draft generator, brought to you, I believe, by Sean Bear on Auction House. This is a randomized draft, just like always. So how many times are we going to randomize the names to figure out who is going first and who is going last in this snake draft?
Well, it's 2025, so maybe we should do it 2025 times.
Okay, or does anyone have a second idea?
25.
Okay, I like that idea about 2,000 times more. So 25 works for me. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Snake draft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gavin, Nick, Eric, Jeff, Andrew. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. 21 is Eric, Gavin, Jeff, Nick, Andrew. 22, 23, 24. Eric, Andrew, Jeff, Gavin, Nick.
Oh, no, I don't want to be first.
Here we go. 25, Gavin, Nick, Andrew, Eric, Jeff.
Oh, middle. I like the middle.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
G's on the ends.
G bookends.
Yeah. The end cap, G caps.
It's a bookend.
Oh, man.
Well, Gavin, since this is your draft, you can lead us off first with your
He's leading the peeves.
peeve.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to start off. I didn't really know how peeved to be about some of these. Some of them I'm lightly peeved, and there's some major peeves. So I'm going to start with a lighter one.
Why would you pick only slightly peeved pet peeves in your pet peeve draft? Wouldn't you want the maximum peeve?
No, pet peeves are slight peeves, typically.
Oh, I might not know what a pet peeve is. This is going to be fun.
I think I, once again, just discovered a new one.
What did you think? What
Mild annoyance to maximum aggravation for the person is how I interpret a pet peeve.
So you gotta pick like famine or something.
No, that's a severe problem.
My number one pet peeve is famine. My number 2 is pestilence.
Hold on, I'm going to add.
A pet peeve should be a minor annoyance or inconvenience that causes an outsized reaction in you.
Yes, exactly.
All right, I'm adding pedantic to my list.
So the concept of having a mild pet peeve is just, I don't get it. But
Well, I've just got one like turbo peeve, and the rest are pet peeves. So this is my first pet peeve.
what's a terrible peeve? Outside of what your uncle was.
That's just such a for us joke that rocks.
Doesn't make any sense for this. All right.
That's the joke of the year. Who cares, dude?
Oh man. Oh, that is fantastic. God, that's great.
I'm going to start with full email and password sign-in with 2-factor authentication using a TV remote.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm never signed into Max. I'm constantly signed out of Hulu. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
Give me a QR code, you idiot.
Yeah. I think that's pretty good.
I love that.
I think a lot of them are doing QR code, but
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I think that's such a good one.
Email and password sign with yeah. No, it's annoying for sure.
yeah. And then I got to go and like get a.
Well, it's the worst when you want to just watch something, you are settled into like the couch, and then you go and you have been signed out of that thing, and then you have to sign in, but the password you think you've put in right, and so you have to reset the password because it's wrong, and now you have like all these extra steps to watch the dumbest TV in the world. Like that is brutal.
I feel like an additional layer. When I set up Amazon Prime on my box, I feel like it did both, which was maximum aggravation, where it made me sign into the account via the remote, did all that stuff, and then it says, hey, you got to sync this to your account. Use your phone to sign in. It's like, I can't just let me do both. Just let me do one. I just need one.
I feel like forget paying more for ads. I want to pay $1 more just to never be signed out.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. Don't look at me.
You would pay a premium for less security.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, so we're going to watch my shows?
I mean, it would be, you say that jokingly, that would become a pet peeve pretty quick. I feel like if all the shows you're trying to watch, they just finish them. You never know where you left off.
It doesn't delete them when they finish them, though.
No, but it fills. The bar fills.
Yeah, it does. You know, like I'm always trying to figure out what episode of Southern Charm I'm on right now because it's impossible. Because Emily would go to sleep during them.
Well, that's a great out the gate pick for your peeve, Gavin. And Nick, you have the next one.
Gentlemen, I am going with supreme pizzas at parties. Follow me on this. Inevitably,
I'm not following you anywhere on this, you lunatic.
No. Listen. I like a supreme pizza too, but here's the problem with supreme pizza, right? As a result, the person does not often get an equatable amount of pepperoni or cheese or whatever else, meat lovers, to that, right? So there's like 2 of each of those pizzas, right? And inevitably, at least 60% of the party goers do not like something on a supreme pizza, whether it be onion or bell pepper or whatever. And as a result, they all hoard the pepperoni, the
I
cheese,
see what you're saying.
the meat lovers. And it's left to us who actually tolerate the okay supreme pizza to have those slices. And then we're out of the stuff we truly want, the meat lovers, the pepperoni, the cheese. And we have to sit there and watch as these people who don't like those things get to enjoy the pizza you actually want. And that is my pet peeve.
This, you're getting 100. This is 100% Eat Nick coming out in this show right now. This is like, these are like strong. This is great because that's such a strong food opinion for something I've never really thought about ever in my life.
Absolutely.
Have you guys ever seen that podcast of like the 4 12-year-old kids that review food?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nick is those kids.
What? No.
Yeah.
Nick's the kid going, I've never had a carrot and you can't make me try one.
That's not true. I love carrots.
What a picnic.
Picnic.
Picnic. Writing that down for nicknames next year. Picnic.
Only supreme pizzas at my parties from here on out. Got it.
Well, that's fine because I still get pizza.
Dude, if you don't like all the ingredients on a supreme pizza, you need to get right with God because they're all delicious.
I agree. However, sometimes I just want a pepperoni piece. Just saying. And they're all gone.
You and all the 12-year-olds.
What'd you have for lunch yesterday, Nick?
The leftover supreme pizza.
Okay.
But I also had mushrooms.
Did you write this one down right after that, Nick?
No, it wasn't a party. I wasn't mad.
Okay.
So look at, they cursed me with all these delicious ingredients. Now I have to suffer through all these amazing flavors.
That's such
Sometimes I want a meat lovers.
I feel like from everything you described, I would go straight for the Supreme.
Yeah, I'd start with it.
But then you want just the pepperoni?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
I think Nick's pet peeve just might be not ordering enough pizzas.
Yes, that is absolutely what it is.
No, because there's always leftover supreme pizza, and there's not enough of the other pizza.
There's an undercurrent here. What Nick isn't expressly saying, but what he's conveying is that his real problem is with the vegetables on the pizza because he wants more cheese, he wants more pepperoni, he wants more meat lovers. All those things are on the supreme pizza. The only thing that's on the supreme pizza that he's not mentioning are all the green things that are actually good for you.
Fuck, I want a pizza now.
Yeah, the good for you pizza.
Shit.
The good for you pizza. Andrew, we have pizza opinions going on here, but what's your peeve?
Oh, my peeve. This one really grinds my gears.
Okay.
Oh, boy. I'm getting heated just thinking about it. My first pet peeve in the first round is when people expect you to do a tail sync in a video that's less than 10 minutes long. Oh, my God. How can I continue? Jesus Christ. It's so infuriating. I mean, what? I'm supposed to do that just because they're concerned about the security of the recording? No, that's ridiculous. Nothing can go wrong in under 10 minutes. I refuse to do it. I'll never do it. It's outrageous. Oh, I'm just so mad about it.
Okay, I'm just going to quickly add in a new peeve here.
Oh, it's infuriating. Might be a little inside baseball for people. I know that's kind of specific to my life. But
Oh, man.
oh, I can't stand when people expect me to do a tail sync.
Oh, God.
Countdown from 5. Fuck you.
I will, I might have to counter this in my next peeve.
Well, we'll be able to get around there because it is a snake draft, but you're going to have to wait for your peeve to counter Andrew. And I'm so curious about what his second is going to be.
Yeah.
I'll go next. Mine's a pretty simple one. Unexpected updates. When you are sitting down and I'm going to play some Call of Duty. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's cool. I'm gonna watch something on Max. Oh, never mind. Oh, cool. All right. Well, just got to get some work done on this computer. Oh, Windows needs to reboot because of the update that just occurred, and there's no way for me to stop it. Okay. Unexpected updates are a thing that I'm sure are helping me in some way, shape, or form, but I only see the negative in them and hardly ever the positive. I hate it.
The worst part about it is that most things have an option to like, oh, do you want to auto update at like 3 a.m.?
Yep.
I'm constantly waking up to messages that are like, oh, we couldn't install the update
Couldn't
last
do it.
night.
Sorry. Yeah.
What's the point?
Yep.
Just do it when I'm not using it, you idiot.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, this isn't your peeve.
Sorry, I'm peeved by that. It's a great pick.
No, that's good. It's good to know that it's a universal thing. Like, I hate it so much. Like, having to download something when you're ready to do that thing is just like, all right, it feels like being a kid again.
Yeah.
In a way where you're just like, well, I'll sit helplessly for a while and wait.
Not like in a you still believe magic is real, but more like you don't have control over your time.
Well,
kind of
at that time, that's when I go on r/black magic fuckery to see if magic is real. So I have some time to check it out. But that's my peeve. And Jeff, you have 2 peeves in a row because you're the end of the snake and you got to Ouroboros this thing.
First off, sat down I thought, do I even have pet peeves? I started with the collab one, and I thought, well, I won't even use that because that's been covered in content. And then I realized very quickly that I have a number of pet peeves, and I'm afraid that one draft isn't going to do it. I would actually like to expressly request at the end of the draft we don't list our alternates, because I think we should all save them for a future pet peeve draft, because I think I could personally field 3 or 4 or 6 or 8 of these.
Okay. And so initially you sat down and went, do I have any of these?
Yeah. And then I found out I hate everything and everyone. God, I don't even know where to start. I'm going to pick a specific one because it annoyed me recently. So this would be my first peeve. This is when you book a hotel room via an app or the internet and they say, would you like virtual check-in? And you go, yeah, because I don't like to talk to people. And I find the process of checking into a hotel in itself is a pet peeve because of the 75 hours of typing that they have to do to enter in your last name, right? And run your credit card. So when they say, would you like to check in virtually via the app, or the Hilton app or the Marriott app? I go, oh my God, that's a fucking godsend. So you go through the process and it's like, do you want a virtual key? And you go, yes. And one of 2 things happens. It goes, oh, sorry, virtual keys aren't available for this location. Or it goes, there was an unexplained error. Just check in at the front desk and they'll give you your key. Or they'll say, yeah, the key's not available. Virtual key's not available for this hotel. So check in the front desk and they'll give you your key. So then you go to the front desk when you get there and you go, yeah, I just need to pick up my key. And they go, are you checking in? And I go, no, I checked in on the app. And they go, what's your last name, sir? You go, Ramsey, and they go, can I see your ID? And you're like,
oh my God.
Yes. And then you give them your ID, and then they go, sir, we need to have a credit card on file. And you go, I don't you? And they go, but we need to run one physically. And I go, okay. And then you give them, and then the next thing you know, you're still checking into the fucking hotel. So why did you collect my information via app? Why did you waste my time via app? Why did I have to enter my credit card information in via the fucking app? You didn't do shit for me. You just made me double the amount of work I gotta do to stay in your hotel. That's my first pet peeve.
It's a strong pet peeve.
That's a good one.
That's a strong.
That's a real good one.
Yeah.
Very strong. Love it.
And again, you sat down and went, I don't know if I have any of these.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
It goes right back to you.
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah, let me take a second.
Yeah, no, you got to gather. That
Catch
was a
your
lot.
breath, buddy. Catch your breath.
Woo!
I don't like it when I'm in public, in a store, at a grocery store, in a mall, in any place in public where there are other people who also are navigating these same lanes and spaces, and they are completely and totally oblivious and unaware to every other human every other human being, every breathing mouth, every beating heart around them doesn't exist, and they amble through the dead middle of everywhere they go, either with a cart or with 1,800 fucking bags, and they're walking like they're walking like they're walking to their death, and they're like, I gotta make this take as much time as humanly possible, because when I get to point B, they're gonna hang me, so I gotta walk as slowly, and maybe I'll walk a little to the right, and then I'll walk a little to the left, and then I'll walk a little to the right again, and I will never at any point look behind me even slightly to find out that there is a traffic jam of 87 people that just want to buy cereal. So that's my other pet peeve.
Well said.
Oh man, Jeff. Yeah, that is infuriating.
I've seen that happen to Eric.
It happens all the obliviousness of people in the world. Costco is so the place for that,
Yes.
where it is like, wow, man, this parking lot is like, what a mess. This is crazy. And then you get inside and you go, all the people who didn't know how to drive also don't know how to walk. I like, how did this happen? It is the worst. I'm so with you on that one, Jeff. Big style. I hate it. My next one is easy, and this is a big pet peeve for me personally, and it is so ingrained in me. And I think we've talked about this, Jeff, but being late.
Man.
Despise it. I hate being late.
Yeah.
I am early as often as I can be. I hate being late to stuff. It's miserable. It fucks everything up. I feel like there's like an expectation that you're like letting people down by being late to something as like a group thing. Let me just be on time. The only thing that I will be late for is parties, because that's not the same thing as being going to like a restaurant reservation or something.
Right.
Like going to a house party, totally different. So being late is myself being late and others being late. I don't like late.
Couldn't agree with you more. When I joined the Army at 17, one of the first things they taught you is that if you aren't 15 minutes early, you're late.
Oh yeah.
And they really drill that into you.
Yep.
That has definitely stuck with me.
I've just always been that guy.
And pleasantries are great. Love a little pleasantries. Be early.
Yeah.
Be early.
You're ready to go. You don't want this stress of like, oh, I got to get everything together at the last minute. It's terrible. Absolutely. Be early.
You're avoiding a rush. It's
You don't want
great.
to be blowing through a door going, it's exactly 9 a.m. while you're putting your tie on.
It's exact. That's how I blow through a door going, it's exactly 9 a.m.
I'm still on time.
That's
my second peeve. Andrew, what's your second peeve?
my second peeve. Oh, boy. Oh, give me a minute. Gather myself.
He's fired up.
Oh, a little mad about it. It's
Yeah.
been in content. We've discussed it before, but it is, it really gets the gears grinding. The rust is flying off. I hate the word collab. Use the full word. Collaborate. Easy to do. Only a few extra letters, you lazy assholes. Collab. Who says that? Just a bunch of idiots is who says that. Bet you they don't know how to walk either. Or also enjoy using full email password signing in with two-factor authentication on a TV remote. Bunch of fools. Fools, I tell you. Collab.
That's pretty good.
That's a good one. I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely agree.
It's pretty strong.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Oh, with,
I agree.
oh man.
This is,
Oh, God.
I'm so curious to see where the rest of Andrew's pet peeves go. This is very.
Seriously.
I dug deep into my soul to find these. This is I really excavated.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 2 of 4 so far.
Yeah, we're halfway there for you, bud. But next, it's Nick. Nick, what is your next pet peeve?
This is one Gavin may not know a lot about, but let's take a moment to acknowledge and shit on slow left lane drivers. Get out of the left lane. Get out of the left lane. You're obstructing traffic. Get out of the left lane. You are the reason that there is additional traffic. Oh, but I'm going to speed limit. Who gives a shit? Get out of the way. Do you want a fucking medal?
Left
Shut
lane's
up.
for passing.
That lane is for passing. There's a law in Texas that if you are not passing, you can be pulled over, and they don't do it often enough, I say. Get out of the left lane.
Nick, I agree with you that in California, you're just in the left lane and you're cruising, like you're flying. Like that's what it is. It's not for passing, it's just for going. But then I moved here and left lane is definitely for passing and not enough people use it, not enough people do it, and too many people are in it.
Yep.
It is amazing how many times you see 3 cars driving perfectly in a line next to each other at the same speed on the highway.
It's pretty miserable, especially when you have places to be because you don't want to be late.
Yep.
Crazy.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Gavin, we're on to your second and then your third peeves.
Okay, well, I've had to insert an emergency peeve here.
Oh, an emergency peeve. Oh, wow.
Wonderful, wonderful.
As you may have expected, but my second peeve is people who have never edited a video in their life insisting everyone do something completely unnecessary for editing purposes 30 times in a month.
I agree. I feel strongly on this.
Yep.
What?
As someone who has edited videos before. I'm with you.
Yeah, it just it's unnecessary stuff. Takes up time for no reason. I could be uploading the video already, but instead, I'm syncing again for some reason. Why is that happening?
You know, that's especially annoying with is you know that's 5 seconds you could be used uploading, which always do. Always make sure that upload is.
Yeah. That's actually Andrew, honestly, make a pretty good point, buddy.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe I would be uploading if I wasn't still recording.
You think that's the reason?
No, it's not.
No. Okay, good emergency peeve. I like it. I like it. What is your third peeve, Gavin?
Oh, you know what I really like when I go on a website, right? I really like being asked about cookies all the time.
I was just thinking this.
I always have individual preferences across different websites. Sometimes I want them to save a cookie, and sometimes I don't. Shut up! Let me do it on a browser level. Let me set one universal thing and just apply that to all the websites.
Yep.
I don't think I'm going to have different preferences based on different sites.
I just want to eat all the cookies. I was literally thinking this last night. Why can't I just eat all the cookies? Don't ask me. I'll eat the cookies.
Don't ask me. It's like an epidemic right now.
It's insane.
Why is that? Do we know? Do we know why it's happening everywhere all the time now?
I think some European law
of course
passed
it's your
that
fault.
meant that people couldn't do it without asking. So now they ask everyone ever.
Do you think there's anyone that refuses to give cookies? Like, what websites do they go on? How do they navigate?
And I think the reason it keeps asking you is because because it's not saving a cookie. I think it's like a little bit circular.
How about Nick? You get us out of cookie conversation and you let us know what your peeve is.
Well, I'm going to take us back to nature. How often have you been, let's say, in a public park, maybe hiking the trail, going along the way, right? You come to a fork in the road. It's beautiful, right? There's trees, there's green. There's the river. Oh, what's that in the river? What's that by the riverbank right there? Is that a massive turd? Pick up your dog's shit. If you are out and about, pick up your dog shit. I don't want to step in it. I don't want to fall in it. I don't want my dog trying to sniff it. Pick up your dog shit. It's everywhere.
That would rank much higher than a peeve for me. That's just like awful biohazards.
It's interesting because it's a pet peeve in 2 ways too.
Oh,
Yes.
That's true.
A pet peeve.
A pet-related peeve.
Yep, it is.
That's just good to have on the board.
That's a dog peeve.
That I like that one.
Thank you.
Andrew, can you top it with your next peeve?
I don't think I can top a literal pet peeve.
Okay.
But what I can submit is deep frustration, deep annoyance. People tagging me that I don't know in any way. Can't stand it. Don't like it. If I'm on TikTok, I don't know you. Don't tag me, man.
Don't tag
That's
me.
my fortress
I agree.
of solitude. I'm here to just watch some dumb videos, here to have a good time. I don't need to know what you think is good. I don't know you. I don't care about your opinions.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. That's
Shoo.
crazy. That was going to be my next peeve, and you got it right out from under me. Way to go, man.
I can't believe that. Wow.
yeah.
Don't at me peeve.
Don't at me is a great way.
I just don't. That's why I'm going to change that. Don't at me.
Don't at me.
I just don't get how I can't be more clear. about don't do it. And then people go, right, I can't believe they do that. Anyway, hey, dude, you got to check this out. And it's like, do you think this doesn't apply to, who do you think you are? What are you talking about? This is a one-way street. It goes out. Leave it that way. This is it. That's all I want. Just don't at me, ever.
Is this mainly a TikTok thing?
No, this is everything. This is all the time. A guy literally just messaged me and said, dude, I have an idea for such a funny shirt. What are you doing? Leave me alone. What? Who are you? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Talk to anyone else. That's crazy.
I don't agree with this one at all.
Should we rethink making Eric head of customer service?
Yeah, I don't know why I volunteered for that right out the gate. That was such a bad idea. That's on me.
It is a level of annoyance too when it is like there are certain videos that it's like so obviously like, oh, one of you would love this, that I just don't send because they're popular. And I know that you've seen it already
Yes. Oh,
and
I've
you've been
absolutely
sent it
yep.
50,000 times. And it's just like, I don't want to, like, I know you would like this, but the odds of you having not seen it are so low.
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw it.
Also, I'm online way more than people who are tagging me and stuff. So
Sure.
I've already seen it. There's no need. I've seen it. Don't worry about it.
See this lady on the
Yeah.
grapes?
Yeah. Dude, have you
Crazy.
seen this? Dude, have you seen this Snoopy thing? Absolutely. 100%. No, thanks, man. Just leave me alone. Appreciate it. My next one actually has to do with TikTok. TikTok continuing to show me videos that I say not interested to. There is an option to say I am not interested. I am telling the app I'm not interested. And the app is going, I think I can change your mind about this one. And it wants to continue to show me I like war videos, like the most insane shit. I'm trying to get on TikTok for very specific stuff, and the things it's trying to show me, I'm not interested in, and I try to tell it, hey, check out these people dancing. No, never in my life do I want to see these people dancing. That's not why I'm here. I'm here for the weird cartel videos shot on a Nokia phone. That's what I'm on TikTok for. Give me more of that. So yeah. Oh, do you not get cartel videos?
I don't use TikTok.
Oh, you're missing out. It's a lot of guys on speedboats that show you all like the bricks of stuff that they have in the back. It's so cool. It's the best. But I don't get enough of that. I get too many people dancing or whatever, and it's like, get this out of here. I don't want that. So TikTok, knock it off. That's mine. And now Jeff with his final two peeves.
Okay, for number 3, this is a pet peeve that I admittedly don't encounter often anymore because we are work from home these days. But I respect soda and I respect carbonation. And so when I work with people, and I don't want to call anyone out individually, I don't want to specifically name one person, Bernie Burns, who might do this and have done this in the past, but I can't fucking stand when you co-work with somebody and you share a refrigerator full of amazing, delicious sodas with somebody, or maybe it's even like Waterloo carbonated waters or, whatever. It doesn't have to be soda. Just a cold, carbonated drink, and they take a drink out and they open it and they take a sip and then they put it down and then they erase the existence of that drink from their memory.
Man.
So that 30 minutes later, when they're thirsty, they go, and they go back into the fridge and they open up another Diet Dr. Pepper and pop it open and they take one sip of that. I have worked with some people, and once again, I don't want to call anybody out individually because I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of people. Bernie exactly burns. But I've seen dudes destroy a 12-pack of Diet Coke in 14 sips. It's an assassination is what it is. And it's so wasteful. And then you're like, hey, we don't need more Coke because you have 7 over there. Just drink those. They go, oh, well, they're flat, or, oh, they're warm now. It's like,
Maybe there should be tiny little shot-sized 6-packs of cans.
They kind of exist, actually. They have the little half
They have the
Cokes.
minis, yeah.
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
Which are more expensive but contain less liquid. I don't understand who the minis are for. I guess we know now.
Anyway, lots of people have done that throughout the years. I don't want to call anybody individually, but it's something that's always bugged the shit out of me. And it's so wasteful and disrespectful of carbonation.
Disrespectful of carbonation.
Especially if they're not replenishing.
Yeah, is that a finite thing like helium?
I don't want to find out, dude. What happens when we find out the world is running out of carbonation?
Uh-oh.
Think of all the flat Cokes that carbonation was wasted on. Ridiculous. All right. I guess for my last one, from my pile of 200 more pet peeves, I'm going to take this one. This is when you go out to a meal with friends or coworkers or whoever. You go out to maybe 6, 7, 8 people sitting around a table, and the waiter or waitress comes over and they say, "Can I take your drinks?" And they go, "Yeah, and I'll take Diet Coke, water." Everybody takes their drinks, and they hand out menus, and they say, "I'll be back in a few minutes to take your order." And then 5 to 9, 12 minutes later, they come back and they go, "Is everybody ready to order?" And, 3 or 4 or 5 people all go, "Yeah." And then this person starts to take orders and they go, "What would you like?" And I'll take the mushroom Swiss burger. What would you like? I'll have the ravioli. What would you like? I'll take the soup, please. Gazpacho. And they go to you and they go, oh, geez. Oh, man, I don't... Can skip me. Come back to me later. What are you doing? Everybody has the same menu and the same allotted amount of time to figure out what you want to eat. You only like 7 things on Earth anyway. Pick one of those 7 things. Also, 98% of the time, you've been here before, dickhead. You already know what you're going to order. And 2, what's wrong with a little bit of preparation? You're sitting in the car in the Uber on the way over. Look up the menu ahead of time. Know what you're walking into. Have an idea of what might be good. Or, I don't know, maybe make an on-the-spot decision. It's not Sophie's choice here. We're not picking which kid we're going to put a fucking bullet in. We're picking, do I want the mozzarella sticks or the chimichangas? Jesus Christ. And then also, they give you a cheat sheet. It's in front of you, and it's multiple choice. You don't have to write anything in. Just pick A, B, C, or D.
They give you a cheat sheet. Never thought of a menu as a cheat sheet. I like that. Damn.
All right, that's my last.
Imagine if there weren't menus and you just had to guess.
You gotta wing it. Yeah, can I get the ravioli? Ooh, we don't do
have
that. Yeah, that's not what this is. Different restaurant, buddy. Let's see. It's down to my last one. This one's gonna be a real simple one. This one's real straightforward to me, and it is a bad handshake.
Ooh.
It makes me nuts.
That's so specific.
It happens so much. I hate it. It is miserable. So a thing in pro wrestling is when you get there and you go backstage, you're supposed to shake everyone's hand. It's a way where, like, if you're out of town talent or whatever, it's a way to introduce you to everyone. And that's like, it's the easy way to like make that happen. The amount of times where I always do the handshake, but there are guys who do try to do like the fist bump, and then I change to the fist bump and they change to the handshake, and it's like this. I'm like, just let's pretend like we never met. I'm never going to see you again. Let's not worry about this one, and let's call it a day. That is, I hate it. It's a miserable thing. And then sometimes you get the handshake where they close too early or you close too early, and then you're just like, what is this? Like, we're just holding hands bad style. I hate it. And
like, you're just holding fingers like a bundle of straws.
Yep, it's the worst.
I'm so with you, Eric. I had a handshake in 1995 that was so bad, I still think about it sometimes.
With you. Wow. It sticks with you, man.
I'm going to do the handshake to you next time I see you. And it will blow your mind how bad this handshake was. Wow. It was the saddest, limpest, grossest thing ever. It stuck with me for 30 years.
Damn. Wow. That's
an interesting peeve, because I really love it when you see it happen to other people. Like on the Sloppy Joe stream. The bad handshake was like the highlight of the whole stream for me.
Oh, a bad handshake to witness is so great.
Ridiculous.
So
well, those are all my peeves, but we go to Andrew to round it out with his final peeve.
Oh, my last peeve, and this one is maybe the worst of all of them for me. Nothing gets me more stressed, more annoyed, more just upset. People not respecting their feet. My last pick is wearing shoes that conceal your feet in the summertime. That's sandal time, baby. Get them dogs out. Let's see them feet. Let's get them feet out there. I don't want to see you in runners in the summertime. It's hot. You got to respect the feet. Let them breathe. Let them just be out and about.
People not respecting their feet.
What the hell?
I want to see them out and about.
He's a great peeve, man. This is a good one.
I'll just be walking down the street. I'll just see shoes left and right in the summertime.
Yeah, in the summer.
Get real.
Oh, come on. I'm with you, man.
When the weather is fine, you're wearing your runners. Out of here.
No. Oh man. Well, Nick, since yours just got taken, what's your final peeve?
I'm thinking about pivoting it now. Let me see. Do I want to go with the original? Well, you guys know from a previous draft that I enjoy mowing my lawn. I like mowing my lawn because it's that getaway time. It's the time where I can think about stuff. But there's one thing about mowing lawns that I don't care for, and that is when somebody, your neighbor, someone down the street, whatever, someone in the neighborhood, is mowing over weeds. Don't be mowing over weeds. Greg, stop mowing over your weeds, Greg. And getting you're spreading the seed of the weed everywhere when you run over the weed with the mower, and it's causing more weeds. That's why you have them. That's why I have them. Pull the weeds before you mow them, Greg. Sorry, I might have narrowcast there. Woo!
Oh boy.
I genuinely hope Greg is a real person named Greg.
Just imagine Nick furious looking out the window at Greg
He's mowing over the weeds.
as he's chopping up his weeds.
Thinks he's doing a nice thing for the fucking whole neighborhood by beautifying his front yard. Meanwhile,
He doesn't happen to work in finance, does he, Nick?
Oh man. Great one to end yours on, Nick. But we go to Gavin, who started it. He's gonna close us out. His final peeve. Is this your turbo peeve or is this just a peeve?
It's my turbo peeve.
Turbo peeve.
Oh, the turbo peeve.
Turbo peeve.
I think later in life, if I could do it, I'm gonna spend some serious money. The remainder, I'm gonna put it in my will to put money towards abolishing the leaf blower. I hate it so much. Shut up, you idiot! Stop!
It's so
You
funny.
Freaking Tuesday idiots coming around blowing leaves across the road. Oh, now it's Wednesday. Let's blow them all back. Now they're in the street blowing all over people's cars. Shut up! Shut up!
It's called a broom, idiot. Use a broom.
Oh man.
I agree with Gavin. Good call, Gavin.
I was just seriously fuming over leaf blowers.
I can tell.
did you just recommend people out in their yard with brooms sweeping up leaves, Nick?
No, on the street or the driveway or the sidewalk. They can use rakes in the
Use
yard.
a rake, maybe.
Yeah, in the yard. Oh yeah, use the rake on the driveway.
It's my outdoor broom.
There are outdoor brooms. What are you talking about?
That's true, there are.
I'm typically using my driveway rake when I'm done mowing my weeds.
Yeah.
So I got to clean all those up so they don't go in Nick's yard. Me and
Well, you
Greg.
got to aerate them so they can, plant better.
We've done it. It's the Peeves Draft. Let's run them down. You guys can let us know in the comments who had the peeves that you agree with the most. Gavin had full email and password signed in with two-factor authentication using a TV remote. People who have never edited, insisting on something for editing purposes. Being asked about cookies on websites and the leaf blower. Nick has supreme pizzas at parties, slow left lane drivers, not picking up dog poop, and people who mow over weeds. Andrew expected tail seek in a video less than 10 minutes. The word collab. Don't at me. People not respecting their feet. I have unexpected updates, being late, TikTok continuing to show me videos that I say not interested to, and bad handshakes. And Jeff has hotel virtual check-in not working, the oblivious public, single soda sippers and forgetters, and come to me last orderers. That is our
great list.
peeves. These are great peeves.
Great list.
peeves,
I agree
everybody.
with Jeff. I was writing down additional peeves as we were doing this too. So I definitely think that we should do another one of these. But before we do, you guys should let us know in the comments what your peeves are. What did we leave off this list in our first ever Peeves Draft? What's the peeve that gets you? Does it also have to do with feet? let us know in the comments. Let people know about this draft. Let people know about the podcast and the gameplay videos. And you can get more of this at patreon.com/theregulationpod. Fellas, good Peeves Draft.
Man, who knew Andrew liked feet so much?
Listen, you need to let him breathe.
I think this is the one where I'm most excited to hear the peeves or to hear the draft picks of the audience.
Oh, I agree.
So many where I'm like,
really good.
it's so good. I can't believe I didn't draft it.
I think they're going to be a lot like that, but we'll have to wait and see what those are, and then you can see what our next picks are in our next Peeves Draft. Until then, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Now, is it gonna offend anyone to tail sync?
Yeah, is there enough time in this video that we need to tail sync, Gavin?
Yeah, we absolutely should, yeah.